If anybody struggled on the midterm, or for those of you that struggled on the midterm, I don't want you to lose heart. One of the things that I do traditionally, and I've always done this, and I'll always do this as long as I teach. If someone does poorly on a first major test, and they do better on in this class, the second and third midterm, I always count the second and third midterms more. It won't show up on Blackboard, so you won't see it. You just have to take my word for it. Sometimes students, the jump from like a 10 or 12 question quiz to a 40 or 45 or 43 question midterm can be just a little much. And there is a, pardon me, there is a lot of detail in this course. So, and it takes, I guess what I'm saying is it takes an adjustment, especially for some students who are talented, but just haven't had to face that kind of challenge before, scholarly challenge before. And but once they see it, once they confront it, once they figure out how to adjust to it, they end up doing fine. So let me just repeat once again. If you did well on the first midterm, congratulations. I'm sure you'll do well on midterms 2 and 3. You're on the right track. You're moving in the direction I want you to move. But if you didn't do so well on the midterm 1, don't get discouraged. It does count a quarter of your grade technically, but as I say, if I see improvement on midterms 2 and 3, I take that into account when I do my final average. Um, when I do my final average, what I do is I look at all of your midterm grades, and then I look at all of your quiz grades. And of course, remember each midterm, there's 3, counts 25% in this course. And then the quizzes, -1, I drop 1 quiz. They also count 25%. So I do glance at every student's overall grades. It's not just some computer doing it, some soulless computer based on a heartless algorithm that I've created. I do take a look at everybody's grades, and I do look for things like improvement, especially in the midterms. Also, if you do well on the quizzes, that I also take that into account. So there's a little subjectivity, I guess you would say, in the final grade that you don't see on Blackboard. It's the kind of subjectivity that is designed to help students, not to hurt students. I just want to encourage you to hang in there. And of course, if anyone has any questions, if anyone wants to go over any of this material with me, just email me and I'll set up a Zoom meeting with you and we can talk about what's going on. And the other thing is, if there's personal challenges in your life, I don't need to know the details. I trust you. But if things are going, and this happens every semester, especially in a big class like this online class, I just know there's people out there that are struggling in various ways. And I can help you in this class. I'm not sure there's much I can do outside of this class, but in getting you through this class is something that I can do, especially if you show a good faith effort. But I can't help you if I don't know what's going on. So I don't need to pry into the details of your life. I don't, honestly, I don't really want to know. But if I could just get if you're having a struggle, you think I should know about it, if it's affecting your ability to do the work in this class, please reach out to me, okay? So I can give you a hand, at least in this class. I think that's about it for today, except for, again, Happy New Year if you're Jewish. And like I say, immediately following this podcast will be the introduction for the course module this week, which focuses more on the introduction of cotton and slavery into Texas. As I say, cotton equals slavery and slavery equals cotton. Otherwise, if I don't hear from you, I hope you're doing well. Again, any issues at all, please reach out to me.